Hey guys, how you doing? March 21st, Friday, Good Friday to all you guys. Um, and as you know, guys to me means ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. So I'm coming to you today with a bit of news, um, which is dissected as I always do, into facts, but I'm adding a bit of history into my discussion here. This is short, and I hope you guys listen to it when you have time. Read it, because I'll have it. I'll try to have it. I'll try to have it transcribed as well, so you can read off of it. But um, like I said, everything I do here is for the sole purpose of bringing you what I know, um, and and fact checking it first before I record it, because my reputation is also on the line. And if I'm wrong, then you know that's gonna it's gonna ruin me for the rest of my life. So and on the same page, I will add um, my fashion line, but not the actual men's fashion line yet. Just items I will be selling, my personal items I will be selling to generate funds for my fashion line. Anyone have any ideas of how I could generate some funds to finally employ this my fashion line? Let me know. But for now, I will be selling my personal items as a thrift, and if you guys have any idea where, like a good social media platform, let me know as well. Anyways, I'm gonna start with, and again, I'll be looking down until I get this right, until I can figure out, because I was recording on my GoPro, but it's charging, but it's charging in a weird way, so I'm using my cell phone to do this. So, do you realize a country ruled by one person can turn the country into an apocalypse? If I were a full-time Democrat, then yes, you should hate me. If I were a full-time Democrat, yes, you should hate me. But I'm not. I'm a news guy who researches news as it evolves. I shred the data to pieces into the facts that are seeping through. Then I have my facts fact checked by former colleague overseas who hasn't any affiliation with our country's policies or political environment. After researching, after receiving the fact check news data, and it's okay. I'll start over. Sorry, guys, I was going to start over, but I'm not, and I apologize for that. My sister kindly made me some pancakes. Where were we? I shred the data to pieces until the facts start seeping through. Then I have my facts fact checked by a former colleague overseas who hasn't any affiliation with our country's policies or political environment. After receiving the fact check news data and it's checked for facts, it is penned for you. You is anyone with a clear mind to receive information. To become upset with me is like hating a family member who cares for your future. Our courageous men, our courageous women and men currently on a battlefield are defending your country by appearing strong, American strong, somewhere in the world, away from family and friends, are defending our honor, knowing their commander in chief, their superior of all superior, enjoys the company of dictators who Trump worships and honors and has been transparent about his feelings. And you all know that. Think about that for a moment. Let that sink in. Our military risking their lives defending us from tyrants, the same dictators that Trump has been having a love affair with, who he worships anytime he has a chance on live TV, and he is the commander and chief of our heroes, defending defending their president's honor and our country. God forbid our heroes are killed in action, truncated of one limb or many, or hurt beyond recognition. There is no room in his rhetoric to realize them as heroes. Beleaguered soldiers, according to the commander in chief, are losers. Again, let those words swing around your thoughts. One place at a time, one building at a time. Trump is replacing the chairperson of each organization with himself, making him a self-appointed boss, hiring whomever he wants, especially people who donated tons of money to a rapist, a burden in many ways to our country, using donated money to pay legal fees. Wait, is he a millionaire or billionaire or trillionaire? I don't know. And his condemnation of every building he takes over is blatantly becoming ruthless. His photo standing firmly, placing his healthy feet Spurs, injured from a war he wasn't part of because of his beloved Spurs, on the treasured Kennedy Center stage. Within seconds, he hovers over the people in attendance, the few people in attendance, and the millions viewing the mockery, the insult to my country and to countries embattled by the same torturous version of a man, raising his arms up in the air, using a pose Mussolini, a dictator, employed while he stood in front of a cheering, unbalanced, brainwashed crowd who believed the words from Mussolini and consuming the people who were fearing hunger and a lost future with unrealistic rhetoric. And that was my parents. Trump emulated Mussolini throughout his speeches to his citizens. Mussolini achieved the same, believing he was reincarnated Julius Caesar, thus the reason he created a new neighborhood years before World War II in Rome called EUR to symbolize the Roman Empire under Julius Caesar. After World War II, it was transformed into a beautiful neighborhood devoid of Mussolini's bust, where the wealthy reside, and I dwelt with my family. Colleagues from the news agency I was employed for sought out an apartment there, which we were fortunate to have found because it was one of Rome's safest neighborhoods and paid for by my employer. Unlike Mussolini's ideals, today EUR stands for democracy, for world peace and hope. At the time, his name was Cassius Clay, later changing to the Muslim faith and to the name he is recognized worldwide, the great Muhammad Ali. The debut of his professional career commenced after he won the gold medal for boxing during the 1960 Olympics held in Rome at the EUR. As Toby Bryant claimed that Calabria, my papa's hometown in Italy, helped him gain his motivation for his career in basketball, Ali claimed the same for his illustrious career as a boxer. 6 hours north by car in Italy, in Rome. Italians, for the most part, have forgotten their past, witnessed by me as a resident of Italy and citizen. It's a glorious past, while the USA is creating their own brutal society under Trump's regime. One day it'll be us looking back and saying, why were we so naive? The same rhetoric from Italians today. Didn't we learn from our history, Mussolini and Hitler? And we will try to overlook the error today in our historical time as have other countries whose citizens subsisted under a tyrant. But the historical memory still lingers. Our children will go through the same, to forget our past, about the past, and learn from the mistakes of those who they were supposed to trust to elect an individual without a haunting past, without charges of rape, fraud, and too many malevolent things to list. Too many to believe in our framers and the exhausting work they endured to create laws, policies, using rhetoric to stand as reference to our Constitution, written solely for their citizens and their future, for the future of America. Can you imagine the millions of sentences they had to conceive, analyze, and then write, hoping they got it right? For 250 years, it has been right and right. Right because we have used it as our Bible to survive as a people of the Union, and right, making sure that every point was written appropriately for the lives of their citizens and their future. It took many people to put together a Constitution, and the beginnings were tough. It's taken one bastard to destroy the future of America. A person that had no right to walk on the debate stage for the first time in 2016, tearing apart an intelligent woman, realizing he had a malicious past that doesn't warrant an individual the human right to try and become president. And knowing his past would be exposed, knowing it would be exposed, he still walked on that stage in 2016. How was he capable of getting through to each round? Was there an inside mole, maybe Russia, pushing him through during his first try? And was it Russia that cleared the path to his victory in 2024? something to think about. During my honor as an intelligent operator, my work was clear: make sure our country was safe from terrorism and search for leaks or coded propaganda messages from other news outlets and newspapers to ensure our safety. Where are they, our intelligence operatives today? Why are they blinded to the leaks and moles? They are better than that. They must prove to the world, to be witnessed by the world as the number one spy agency in the universe, because we depend on them to rebrand who we are, who we were 2 months ago, before a dictator commenced a hostile takeover of our country. Thanks, guys. I apologize again for looking down. I apologize for the disruptions of the dog barking, but to me that makes it original. You know, I don't have a producer. I don't have an editor. This is real. This is real, and I'm glad you can hear the dog barking in the distance, or my sister telling me the pancakes are ready. That makes it all real. So, anyways, that's it for now, and until another one. Sorry about that. I'll get this thing right. I will. I promise. Until another one. Love you guys all. Thank you. And any advice on my men's fashion line, just let me know. All right. Ciao.